Hello Scorpio, thank you so much for joining me today. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This reading is going to look at your energies between the 18th to the 24th of January 2021 or thereabouts. It is a general reading, Scorpio, so it will resonate with some of you more than others. So take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I've done a pre-shuffle of all the cards, so I'll just do a final shuffle of the Moonology just to start the reading off for you. And I'll just take one overriding energy. And then I'll just take one card also from the Oracle of Visions. So here we have the full moon in Sagittarius, and this is saying look at the bigger picture. So sometimes it's about standing back, coming away from the minute detail and looking overall, you know, see what the bigger picture is telling you. Okay, so I'll just put that to one side, look at the bigger picture. And then we have number 23, and this is about providing shelter, nurturing, caring, looking after those that are perhaps vulnerable or need care. Okay, so let's see where this is going. So I'll just do a final shuffle now of the Millennium and Thoth and get into your reading. So we have the heart of your reading, or a situation or and energy around you, Scorpio. What's on your mind at the moment? What's preoccupying you? What's at the root of the matter? Hidden influences. Then the past influences, the future going forward, and then something else that the energies would like to say to you, which may or may not be connected to the rest of the reading. So we'll see. At the bottom of the deck we have the moon. So this is about things in the shadows, things we can't see very well at the moment, things a bit vague. It can also be about illusions and delusions. So we'll see where this is going, shall we? We can always come back to that energy in a little while. So I'll just do a final shuffle of the Tarot of Dreams. And lay those on top as clarifiers. And at the bottom of this deck we have the Judgment card. And this is when it's time now to stand up and be counted, really, to look at the past, learn from the past, ready for a rebirth. There's some form of a rebirth situation that's either happening currently or that needs to happen or that is coming in shortly. So yes, a judgment call here. And this is very much a higher universal energy coming in. All right, Scorpio, put that to one side. We can come back to that in a little minute. But at the heart of your reading then we have the Ace of Swords and the Three of Coins. The Ace of Swords, again, this is very much strength, victory, powerful energy. It's grasping the nettle, it's taking control in a very positive way. We see the beautiful sun, the sun energy in the background, which is a creator of life, isn't it, and of new beginnings, gives warmth and energy. So at the heart of your reading then, Scorpio, we've got the Ace of Swords, which is a fabulous, fabulous card, a fabulous energy. It could be referring to a new beginning in some area that's going to be very victorious. But it does bring in a lot of strength also, this card does. The clarifier, the Three of Coins, and this is working on something to create something new. Working diligently, being very focused, being very skilled in developing something new, whether it's to do with work, career, a hobby, relationships it can mean. Whatever it is, it's going to be victorious, and it's going to bring a lot of strength in for you, and possibly a new beginning in some area. You may be pooling your energies with others, because it is the 3. We've got 2 other pentacles at the top here, 2 other coins. So or it could be that others are watching as you know, with admiration, as you are working hard and creating something very special. All right, so let's see where this is going. So what's preoccupying your thoughts at the moment? Some of you, Scorpio, we have the 4 of Wands and the Temperance energy. And so the 4 of Wands, this is very much about having stability, being rooted, grounded, within a family situation, having achievement and success within a family setup with situation, safety, security, all those lovely energies. So this is what you're thinking about at the moment. And Temperance, which is about achieving balance. So it's having patience, moderation, contemplation. In this particular picture, we see the angel of Temperance. She's attempting to balance the energies between the fire and water energies. And for me, that's balancing energies between masculine and feminine energies here. So within a home situation, I feel, where there is security and achievements and happiness, there is a need for temperance, a need for balance between energies. And this is what you're thinking about at the moment, some of you, Scorpio. Now, at the root of this situation, we have the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Beautiful. So, as we know, the Cups are all about love and relationships and what's meaningful for your heart. The 2 of Cups, it is a twin flame relationship. 2 people that think alike, you know, going in the same direction, very much connected to each other. Whether it's a love relationship or some other relationship, we can have friendships that are 2 of Cups energy, work colleagues that are very much 2 of Cups energy. So whatever it means for you, but the clarifier is the 9 of Cups, and this is about wish fulfillment, blessings, something in the past, because it's at the root of this matter. Blessings and dreams, I feel, have come true. Because it's connected to the 2 of Cups energy, the twin flame, close relationship energy. For some of you, this may be coming together within yourself, the masculine and feminine elements within yourself coming into harmony, being harmonious. That's for some of you. For others of you, it's very much about a close relationship and wishes being fulfilled. So that's at the root of this situation that's led on to victory, strength, achievement, new beginnings, cutting away what's no longer serving you any longer. Fantastic energy. Yes, and working on something new, creating something new. Okay. So the past energy, leading on to that current situation, we have the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. So what's happened in the past? The 10 of Wands. This is about when you've been carrying a heavy burden, carrying a lot of responsibility that had to be unburdened. You had to unburden yourself in some way, because the clarifier, the 6 of Swords. This is about moving away from the turbulent waters, and leaving a situation to find calmer waters. So very much about moving on, finding a new way forward. And you did that by dropping this responsibility and burden for some of you. but it certainly led on to victory and working on something new. Now, going forward, we have the Chariot and the Seven of Swords. Now, the Chariot is very much about going forward, events moving forward in a very positive way, taking hold of the reins, knowing where you're going, and it's a major arcana, so it's a very significant event, a very significant movement forward in some area. Whatever this victory card is, whatever you're working on, there's going to be very positive movement going forward. Now, as a clarify, we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is a very sneaky energy. So it's the thief in the night. You see this figure here. He's somewhere that he shouldn't be. It's night time. He's got swords. He's got belongings that don't belong to him, and is taking them. Is taking them away. So this is it's a deceitful card. A sneaky energy is taking something that doesn't belong to him. Okay, so we've got that clarifying this Chariot, something going forward. So I will get some more cards, I feel, because generally the Chariot is about moving forward very positively, events moving forward and taking the reins. However, it's clarified by this sneak energy, so I'm going to get some more information about that. But first of all, let's have a look at the advice from the universe. Well, we have the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands. The Hierophant is God's messenger, really. It's that sort of an energy, a very high-powered, high energy, bringing justice, goodness, putting a very positive rubber stamp on things. The Hierophant brings wisdom and blessings, higher wisdom, higher blessings to a situation. But when he comes forward, he also comes forward asking you to look at a situation from your higher self, because that's what's needed. And the clarifier, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is very passionate, creative, entrepreneurial energy, knows what she wants, very strong, I mean, it's a negative energy. This could be referring to an aspect of yourself, Scorpio, which is about being very creative and passionate with what you're doing. Because, I mean, at the heart of your reading, you had the Three of Coins, which is working hard to create something new, and the Ace of Swords. So this entrepreneurial, passionate energy, bringing in action and change in some area for you. But that's a clarify for the Hierophant. So it's about working from your higher good. What's the right thing to do, if you like. But it also could be about universal blessings coming down for you in whatever this area is that you're working on. So let's see, I'm going to get more information, because we've had the Judgment card, haven't we, which is about learning from the past, standing up to be counted, and ready for a rebirth. All right, and then we had the Moon energy, which was something a bit vague, but the Moon can bring in illusions and delusions also. Behind that we have the Prince of Swords, and the Prince of Swords very much of the mind, knows where he's going, doesn't allow his heart chakra to guide him or his emotions to dictate the order of things. So very much takes the reins and knows where he's going. Thinks things through, uses a logic over emotion. All right, so okay. I'm going to get some, can we have some more information please about the Chariot and the Seven of Swords going forward? Could we have some more information please for Scorpio? The Chariot and the Seven of Swords. And I'm just noticed that we have the Chariot is number 7 in the major arcana, and of course we've had the Seven of Swords, so that's 2 sevens. So it'd be perhaps useful for you, whoever's watching this, to look up numerology and what 2 sevens means for you, because you might find that you discover an extra layer of information coming through there. So could we clarify the Chariot and the Seven of Swords please going forward for Scorpio? Goodness, well, we've got the Seven of Swords that's come out again. So now we've got 3 sevens. So I think it would be useful for you, Scorpio, to look up 3 sevens together, 777. But Seven of Swords again, which is again the Thief in the Night card, which we were saying. You see the young man, the hooded figure here. Well, it could be a young woman, couldn't it? But it's a hooded figure that has stolen the tail feathers of the crows. Now, without the tail feathers, they can't fly, can they? And it's by the light of the full moon here. So, and we had the moon, didn't we? We had the moon came out here, casting a shadow, an illusionary shadow, because it's a crescent moon, but the reflection is a full moon. So it's like there's almost an illusion aspect to this. So, so this hooded figure taking the tail feathers is causing harm to the crows. So it's a harmful energy also, sneaky, harmful energy. And then we have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords, you can see she's looking after her heart. Her heart is behind bars there, so she's got it tucked away. She's not listening to her heart. She's very much in her head. So she's losing logic. She's using logic here and thinking about where she's going, thinking things through deeply, but not allowing her heart energy center to sway her in any way. And so I feel this is what the energies want to say, you know, because we've got 2 Seven of Swords there, connected to the Chariot, something moving forward quickly. But I think you've got to be mindful, whatever this is about, to be mindful of which direction it's going in, of where it's going, where it's taking you. Because it could be that there's somebody that is a sneak energy around you, and that may, by their actions, create harm in some way. And we've already had the Moonology card that says look at the bigger picture. So you've got to stand back, what's really going on. Okay, I'm going to get, could we have more information about the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands, please? For Scorpio, 18th to the 24th of January. More information about the Hierophant, please, and the Queen of Wands, which was the extra advice from the universe. Right, so we have the Eight of Wands. This is about things, events moving forward quickly, which is very much like the Chariot. But it can be about instant communication, internet communication, the World Wide Web. It can be about that. So it's something moving, something happening quickly, moving forward quickly. And I feel it's linked with communication also. And then we've got the Emperor, which is about authority and control, having authority and control over a situation. This Emperor is very comfortable in his own skin. He knows who he is, what he wants, where he's going, and he has a natural authority, a natural air of authority about him. And I feel this is linked with the Queen of Wands, having that natural authority and natural energy of authority and control, entrepreneurship. So it's in these sorts of areas, all right. But you see, we've got the Hierophant here, who I feel comes forward to say, always to operate from the higher good, not just for yourself, but for others. And it's something to do with events moving forward quickly, and communication. All right, so I think this is quite a specific message for perhaps a handful of you, Scorpio. Because we had about caring, so look at the bigger picture. Don't get caught in the small. Don't get bogged down with small details. Look at the bigger picture. Stand back. Look at the bigger picture, which is what the Hierophant is wanting you to do. And then the caring connections, being caring and support, looking after those that are more vulnerable. So a mixture of energies here for you, Scorpio, but not least, lots of victory, lots of success here with something you're working on. You're thinking about home and balancing energies within the home. There's certainly a twin flame and blessings energies here. You dropped responsibility in the past and moved on to find calmer waters in some way. But going forward, there's certainly lots of messages here about being mindful of, as things do go forward quickly, just be mindful of sneaky energies that may be around you, that want to perhaps take what doesn't belong to them. So use logic. Don't allow your emotions to dictate the order of things to you. Use your mind, use your logic. Think carefully, think things through carefully. Be the Queen of Wands, taking control over situations as you are creating and developing. It may be adopting the Emperor energy. It may be working in conjunction with someone who has the Emperor energy to help and assist you. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I'm just going to ask for, could we have 2 more messages, please, to round this reading up for Scorpio? 2 more messages, please, for Scorpio, to round this reading up. Well, we have valiant courage, so take